Rooney. Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's burst through! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Iniesta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's beaten the last man! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's picked it up out what? Applies the finish!
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space.
Roll! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Guti. And it's Iniesta. And this is Raul. Great ball, and he's in here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range.
Well, he may well be lining up the knuckleball here. It is a specialty.
Forlan! Forlan! Fantastic! A finish of true class! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Guti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Forlan.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guti. Roberto Carlos cuts it out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Guti. Rooney. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, that's nice. And it's Guti. And this is Forlan. Oh, he's had a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's in a good position here. Iniesta. And Rooney.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Looking for the run. Here, and it's Forlan. And the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that is expertly dealt with. Iniesta. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? He's tried one! And he's hit it too high.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Guti. Raul. Guti. And it's Iniesta. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And he welcomes it in. Iniesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Out to the right. Yaya Toure. Barcelona finding their passes. Rooney. Tries to pass it through. And he welcomes it in. Yaya Toure. And it's Rooney. Oh, perfectly measured that. Pickford gets his... And the half-time whistle goes. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the bins provided. Thank you for your cooperation.
And we're underway again.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be. But they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Chiesa. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But that has not gone well. Raul. Guti. Now it's Forlan. Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Guti plays it short. Decent chance! It's their second corner of the game. Guti goes short. And it's going to be another one. Barcelona have their third corner. Guti with the short one. Engages and forces him off the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That pass has been well intercepted. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's through here. And this is Iniesta. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looking tidy in possession here. This might spell... And the shot! Goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Barcelona are having a ball here. Can he get it through? Raul had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that...
It's full on! Oh, almost a 6th!
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field, number 24.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Oh, that's a key interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, can they get him away? He could be in here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now, who's going to be first to this? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Barella spots it and intercepts. And this is Messi. Looking to play him in. And the finish! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Barella. Coming on the field, number 20, Dembele. Number 19, Conte.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Beckham!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's very neat. Goes for a shot! And he's missed it.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Suarez.
Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Yaya Toure.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Cafu. Number 8,
Lovely
Beckham.
bit of skill.
Coming
Takes
on
the
field,
shot!
Number 3,
Oh,
Belletti.
terrific save.
Number 17, Olise.
Threads one in.
4 added
There will
minutes
be
has been
4
indicated.
extra minutes. Hernus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Now with a quick request for support.
What are your thoughts
for
on
our
today's
World
game then,
Charity
Jim?
Fund.
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah, it's brought so much more out of him. He's a true all-round player now.
Back into the middle.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He won't be happy with that one. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Guti. He is through here. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nicely weighted ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's hit the upright. In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Rooney. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho. Beckham. Now it's Luis Suarez. And here's Forlan. That was good alertness. Now, can they get him away? First quarter of an hour gone. And this is Forlan. Decent chance! Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Guti. Tries to pass it through. It's played through for him. And he's certainly onside here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rooney. Very nicely done. Guti, given the lift of his goal. Dembele.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Rooney, picked out brilliantly. Shot a goal! Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. And that's an excellent interception. Rooney. Raul. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Number 10.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Shifted it to the flank. Yaya Toure. And here's Rooney. Knocks it into space. Roll! Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Dembele. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Guti. Now it's Forlan. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Iniesta. Looking for the run. Iniesta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he was alert to it. That could spell trouble. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And he has shown him a yellow card. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Ambitious ball here. Well, played right into his path. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And he's on his way! Raul, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona finding their passes. Tries to play it through. Forlan, looking for options for movement. That has not gone well. And this is Rooney.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Driving through the middle. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Messi. And it's Luis Suarez. That ball looks a good one. There's great chance! And yes, it's there! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the And there's the end of the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as...
Chance for a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's looking wide. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Great chance here from position A1.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Roberto Carlos! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Roberto Carlos with the short one. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And this is Forlan. Now it's Rooney. Threads one in. Beckham. Can he get it through? Oh, that's been cut out. Well played. Guti. Forlan. And this is Raul. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aimed beyond the defence. Rooney. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Iniesta. And he's in on goal. Oh, this looks sharp. Distributed tidily. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Brilliantly cut out.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible... Has a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Guti. Great ball, and he's in here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 27,
Del Piero.
Sebastian.
Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Oh, Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's shifting through the gears here. Elects to cross. Pickford deals with that nice and simple. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Zico. And he shoots! They want to be quick to it. Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Well, there is some activity
Ronaldinho.
Down on the touchline. It
Number
seems there's
3,
going to be a change.
Conte. Coming on the field. Number 18.
Played into
Raul.
space. That's
Number
good vision.
23.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
A think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Toure calmly anticipates. Now it's Zico, and he was quick to react. And this is Luis Suarez. Great vision. Messi gets into a good position. Can he finish?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Forlan, and Dijk cuts out the pass.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's Luis Suarez! And it's come back out to him. Goal! They have stolen level at the last!
The goal.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
And the shot's on him.
Added minutes have been indicated.
Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Well, it was probably, for him, the best option, but then again, I'm not the best judge of that.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
This stadium. Thank you very
So
much
a
for your
brief breather,
cooperation.
and then extra time.
Substitution.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now it's Bebeto. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. He's chosen to go back. And this is Bebeto. Cafu gets across to intercept that. Nicely weighted ball. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Zico couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
And it's Zico. And this is Forlan. Nice control. He's tried one! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Pedri. Raul. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. He's on it, can he get away? Threads one in. Hernus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Hello, attendees. This is a
Well, it has been a punishing game, both physically and mentally. But does either team have what it takes to find a winner?
Substitution in progress.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space here. Him and Bebeto! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Can he get on the end of this? Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Roberto Baggio getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponent.
It's Raul! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Raul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Neatly clipped into space. Cleared away. Looking to play him in. Now it's Raul.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
To all members of the crowd, I'd like to
so it
ask
comes
you to
down to
join
this,
me in
a
wishing
final
our
rallying
birthday
cry,
boy a
and then
very
kicks
special
from the spot.
birthday.
And you can almost hear a pin drop. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Forlan next in line, and here he is. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
So, the second man in line. That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
That's a good penalty.
He just did what he was asked.
The third man in the queue. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Bebeto will take the third penalty.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Baggio is fourth up. Big character, big moment, big save. He steps up to take the fourth penalty. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, that's a super save from the keeper.
Raul with the last of the first 5 penalties. Perfect penalty.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Sticks it away. It's 3 apiece. So both teams effectively 1 kick away from the precipice. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
So all eyes on the goalkeeper. Oh, brilliant! He had to save it, and he did! Through to 7, and we're still going.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Barcelona are looking to save match point.
Great penalty under pressure. Again, picked his spot. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Barcelona must score here to stay in it. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Pedri is 9th in line here.
So very, very cool. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
The margin of error is 0.
Brilliant. Considering the circumstances, brilliant. He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Pickford stares down his opposite number.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He must, but can he? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And he puts it away.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Barcelona at the point of no return.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Del Piero is the next to run the gauntlet. Back off the post.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
So it's all on the shoulders of the keeper. And no, the pressure just too much.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Roberto Carlos steps up for his penalty. Great penalty, keeper barely moved.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Roberto Baggio is the next man in the spotlight. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Pickford must save it. That's it! It is done! So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all the exertion, all the exhaustion, and it counts for nothing.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
On how to find your way around this
Thanks
stadium.
to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. As you can see, we've already started here.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident. It takes hard work and perseverance.
And how he epitomised that attitude. He worked so hard to become a player so far ahead of everybody else.
He boasted a playing style that was so unique too. The first centre-forward perhaps to drop back, use his vision, make those clever little late runs. He is, for me, the ideal teammate. The perfect blend of power, speed, athleticism, technique. Nobody, and I repeat, nobody, comes close.
Pelé, the gold standard, head and shoulders above the rest. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's managed to gift it back. Thuram knocks it into space. And it's Bale. Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Stood up well to him there. Thuram going vertical. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vigo. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Ah, that's a fine interception. Iniesta.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Thinks about the shot. Now it's Messi. Konate did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bale. That's travelling a long way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Pelé. Nice interception, well timed. Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, super ball! Played out towards the right wing. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pelé is offering a wry smile there.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Drives it in.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
He's gone forward. Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Messi picks it up out wide. Closing in on goal. Hoeneß showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he welcomes it in. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Looking for the run. Pele. Oh, well played, well played. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Michel Platini. Pele. Oh, that's fabulous. Pele with the cross. He rises!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Spread out to the left. Now it's Bale. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery.
There will be one.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Cristiano Ronaldo really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's Asa! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first moment... Oh no, this does not look good! Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Vigo gets into some space. It's a goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And And the lead lost, no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again.
This is... Gets his head on it! And now they can spring out of defence. It's a loose ball. No, it's come to nothing. Roberto Carlos. Ernest. Tries to play it through. He's having a go! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Platini actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's a sharp little ball here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bale, that's really nicely played. Ronaldinho, it's a really well-measured ball. Can he spark a counter here? Beckenbauer, Platini. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cristiano, up he goes! Sticks it away! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
After 74 minutes,
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played back in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Iniesta, distributed tidily. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Pedri. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Produces a cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, well measured.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Played through for the wide man. Neymar gets a good foot in there. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Good steal, he just read it. Pele tries a measured ball, shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Great vision. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Roberto Carlos. 4 added minutes on the board. Can he get on the end of this? He's picked his way through. It's Nedved! Iniesta. Now Hoeneß. And it's Neymar. And that is that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
After all of that, Jim,
what are you thinking?
Look, they've been found wanting, in my opinion, in a few areas that would have made a difference to the result. So they need to go away and just have a good think about it, and I'm sure they can come back stronger.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, the contributions made by Barella, I think, will be key here, Peter. He loves to take up that right half space, we know that. But while he may not necessarily have the final pass or the assist for a goal, he'll have been involved in the move somewhere along the line. He's that kind of player. He's always there or thereabouts. And he's the kind of fella you want in your team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Carlos is offering a right smile there.
And it's Messi. And no, he's seen through all of that. And this is Bale. Very nicely done. Good read, needed to be.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And Yaya Toure! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yaya Toure clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Roberto Carlos goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mackay is onto this. Mackay was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is ended up in no man's land. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Villa. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, easy pickings there. Played back to the goalkeeper. Belletti. Now, can they get him away? Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for the run. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's managed to get free. That ball looks a good one. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. No, he is not giving anything away.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through, he's gone for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Maldini. Now it's Villa. Nice looking ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, no joy this time. Barella plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has not gone well. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well timed, excellent interception. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Beckenbauer. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Can he finish? Oh, it's come loose. Barella. Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball, and it's been played through. And this is... takes a shot! And he's done it!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van Dijk gets good distance on it. Fired deep towards David Villa! And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a pretty loose pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that would have been some goal.
Pirlo clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Messi with the short one. And here's Messi. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Maldini is there, and he can pick it up. Can he get it through? And it's hoisted clear. That pass has been well intercepted. Threads one in.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with him.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo. Beckenbauer. Rivaldo. Looking for options for movement. Almost an hour gone. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Mackay. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? He scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something...
Shapes to shoot! Cannavaro gets it away. Beckham. Nesta spots it and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Real chance! It's in! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pirlo. David Villa. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Now that's well seen too. Bale. Now it's Bale. He has found the way through. Chance for a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. He's had it taken off him. And now a sudden chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Villa. And it's Rivaldo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, that pass isn't the best. No, that's been intercepted. Beckham. That is ended up in no man's land. Beckham. Goes looking wide. And it's Beckham.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the finish! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Ha segnato all'84esimo minuto, numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Inzaghi! Good save. Keeper read that well.
Well, he was sure he was going to pull that off.
Pass somewhat off target. Beckham. No way through. Now it's Inzaghi. Just about within shooting range. Belletti plays it long. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him.
Il quarto uomo
That looks a
indica
decent
3
ball.
minuti di recupero.
Lampard knocks it into space. Bale aims beyond the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. It's a little off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries to play it through. Great vision. Now it's Bale. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Bale. He's gone for goal. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that's that. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.